guys, my name's Grace. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be reacting to GFriend's Apple music video, just so I can get context for their lyrics for this song, and then I'll be reacting to the dance practice. Yep. So excuse me if I'm not super high energy. I have been a little down for the past couple of days, weeks. I'm extremely tired. I'm doing an internship in the mornings, and then I have a job at night, and my school just decided that we're going completely remote with classes, so I will be at home for the next 6 months, and all of it is extremely physically and emotionally draining. So I get home and I just want to lay and not do anything. So I'm sorry that there's a smaller number of videos released than what I talk about. Alright, I have the music video up. I really don't know what to expect about this because I just don't know. I'm not a buddy. I think that's what their fandom is called. I'm not a buddy, but I have seen very minimal clips of this, clips or teasers of this. Looks dark, which is not something I normally associate with GFriend, but let's find out. Are we Garden of Edening? There's a whole lot of Garden of Eden happening as of late. Everyone's tutting lately. Yeah, with the release of Naughty by Irene and Solgi. All the talks about tutting. Okay, so I think it's definitely taking inspiration from the biblical story about the Garden of Eden, and Twice as More and More had Garden of Eden vibes, where the devil, Satan, is the snake, and the devil tempts Eve into biting the forbidden fruit. In the West, it's pictured as an apple because that's like a fruit that Westerners were familiar with, but it probably was not an apple because I don't think apples are native to the Middle East, where the story like actually takes place. So yeah, they're talking about temptation and stuff, and from the teasers and some things I've seen, I thought they were gonna be like super dark and like, well, super vampy. They're very light as of right now. That's pretty. Isn't there a debut song called Glass Bead? There we are. They look beautiful. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Them doing this or whatever they're doing while they're in that deep second plie. Ooh, love that. Oh, yes! That red dress in front of the burning tree. That's beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa! Ah! Are those horns or tree branches? Anyways. Alright, so I kind of got the vibe of the song. It's they're, like I said, Garden of Eden inspired. They eat the apple and they're talking about being tempted by something and then infusing the gray area or the dull area with colorful decisions. So I don't know, they're being tempted, things get more exciting. But I really enjoyed how it was all white and bright for like the first half of the song, and then like flip of a light switch, it literally just turned dark, like a full 180 in concept. That was cool. But now it's time for the dance practice, so let go. So, like I said, we see a huge tutting influence in Irene and Seulgi's Monster, and I think that brought a lot of attention to that style of dance in the K-pop community itself. But a lot of people commented on my last video that there's also some, like, tutting and a certain style of voguing can be kind of not confused, but related to each other, or can look similar, because I forget what it's called. It might be New Way voguing, that is about posing, and does all these like hand structures and arm structures and stuff like that. Wait, why are you frozen? Don't do that to me. Why are you frozen? Alright, we're back. What I like about GFriend is, like, or this particular dance I am watching in the moment, like, watch a girl with silver hair. I do not know the name. They're doing, like, simple arm movements, like, nothing too wild and crazy, dance-wise, but the effort they put into those simple arm movements and the selling of those arm movements, like, they're not just moving their arms into position, like, she's putting her entire body, her entire torso into it, and very much emphasis and thought into a simple movement, but she's not making it look overdone or crazy. Like, see, she kind of put her shoulder into it instead of just placing her arm. It makes it look better. I love that. I love that ripple where they step out then come back into line instead of saying stepped out. Okay, so, like, GFriend is famous for their, like, at least to me, they're famous for their schoolgirl trio, or their school trio. I think it's Glass Bead, oh god, Fever, and Me Gustas Too. Nope, not Fever. Glass Bead, Rough, and Me Gustas Too. And they're doing these crazy dance moves that are super, super hard and really quick, but after their dance trio, their school trio ended, I don't really know when it ended, they kind of calmed down their dancing a bunch, but it's really cool to know that they're capable of some of the, what are considered like the hardest girl group dances, but they're also not doing that constantly, like they're switching it up sometimes and doing more mature concepts now. Like, they've grown out of the school uniform thing that a lot of girl groups and boy groups do at some point in their careers, mostly when they're younger, but then they kind of graduate, haha, pun, they kind of graduate to more adult concepts. I like what they did earlier, like how I was saying earlier, where there's like emphasis in her arm movement. They're doing simple movement, like it's just a walk forward, but you can see they put their shoulders into it when they're walking, or they're doing these like gyrations around and like stepping around, but instead of just doing it, like they're looking over their shoulder, like they're adding things into it that make it much more interesting than just simple movements that they're doing. Like, look, the head snap to the other side. That was cool, like choreographically, that they separated into two groups and then were able to come together seamlessly. I like this thing they do where someone starts out on the other side of the group and then travels across the group while their line is happening, or their line is happening, and then there's a line of dancers behind them. Like, it's cool how they like travel across and they repeat that motif a lot. And I also enjoy that all of the girls are doing like different dance moves at different times, so it's not just like a line of dancers doing the same exact thing at the same time. It's a lot more interesting to look at if they're all doing either unique or like every other person's doing something. Yeah, you can see they, on the accent of the music, they start walking chin up, then the next beat chin down. Like, it makes it more interesting to look at when there's something happening besides just a walk. Oh, here's what I saw in the music video that I liked so much. I like this move a lot. I just think it's fun. Is she their high note girl? I forget what her name is, but like into that big girl group performance that did Into the New World, she hit the high note, and she always hits the high notes in the school trio that they're so famous for. But if that's her, she looks so different now. Like, I can kind of see that it's her, but like, girl grew up. Oh my god, that's so cool. The grab, that's a thing we do in circles all the time for choreography. You better change it up for the last chorus. And I'm happy they did not do the thing that GFriend does. I've watched a couple of their choreographies where they have the girl hitting the high note literally step aside and like have a diva moment, like pointing to the sky as she hits a high note, and that's like in the choreography. I am somewhat happy that they did not have that happen. Let's change it up. Yeah. The choreographies, it's like, it's very soft, it's very gentle, and it is soft and gentle without being cutesy or incredibly girly or like I said, cute concept. And I like that it walks that line between like, it's not cute and it's not sexy. I like that it's simply just a mature, elegant concept, and that's something I enjoy, where it's not like, all right, we're not little, like, I enjoy that it's not, we are young, so we're going to be little schoolgirls and be super cute. And I enjoy that it's not, all right, we've grown up, we're adults now, so we're going to be super sexy. Like, I enjoy that there's an in between that's just, we are comfortable doing elegance, and it's not because of our age. Oh my god, that ending pose and the one girl in the lunch, incredible. How did she get the... I love that she's the only one in like a super interesting diva-like pose in that lunch. Oh my god. That's funny. All right, so that was GFriend's Apple. You guys have been recommending that to me for a little bit, I think, since it came out. And yeah, it was... I'm not like a buddy, so I don't follow GFriend's activity much. I know their famous school trio that everyone knows, and their complex dances from that time, and I love to see that they've progressed in a way into adulthood that's not, all right, we're sexy now. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a common progression we see, where it's like the members of a group debut either just turning of legal age or they are underage, so they their companies keep them in the schoolgirl outfits, or they're super cute and blah blah blah, and then as soon as they hit 18 or 19, whatever the age in Korea is, they put them in sexy concepts and start doing girl crush and all the sexy sort of things. But I like that there's kind of an in-between that we see with GFriend's Apple, where it's just like mature elegance without being a connotation of either of those two concepts that we see so often. And I hope we can see more of that from both girl and boy groups, because there's not just cute and sexy, there's a lot more to be done. Yeah, so what do you guys think of this concept and this song and the lyrics and the dance? Please let me know in the comments down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.